When it comes to deck boxes for Magic the Gathering and other standard-sized trading card games, there's a lot of reason to strive for quality. Your deck box doesn't just hold your cards, it protects them during transport, and can also provide function and organization for gaming accessories we players use, such as dice, counters, and additional tokens. In this video, I will offer a critical examination of the BCW Deck Locker, as well as their Tandem deck case, the Time Walker Time Box Classic Series, as well as the new line of boxes from Dex Protection. With so many boxes on the market today, it can sometimes be difficult to know which ones best meet your needs, and which ones should be avoided entirely. Let's start with the BCW Deck Locker. The Deck Locker can hold a single-sleeved 100-card Commander deck, or a double-sleeved 75-card deck with a little extra room. It features 2 compartments with magnetic closures and a removable dice tray that... Wait, have I seen this design before? That's right, this look and style is similar, if not identical, to the Ultimate Guard Flippin' Tray. Older viewers will remember that I gave the Flippin' Tray a solid A, and that it is one of my all-time favorite deck boxes. Is the Deck Locker just as good? In a word, no. In 3 words, not even close. The first thing to note about the Deck Locker is that while it has a removable dice tray, there is no container for your deck, so you are just dumping your cards in and out of it like a regular flip box. Okay. The textured exterior is nice, but does not have the same quality as the Ultimate Guard Xeno's skin. After a few weeks of play, I noticed tears on the flip panels. And this was just from regular use. None of my usual stress testing caused this. A little pressure and I can see the glue separate at the seams, meaning a lot of this stitch work may just be for visual appearances. I'd hoped that the usual BCW low price point would balance out some of these flaws. You know, that maybe this would be a nice budget version nonetheless. But at an MSRP of $18.95, which is essentially the same as the Ultimate Guard, there's absolutely no reason to get this instead. If that price was lower, a lot lower, I could give this a pass, but at the same cost, it's a D+, I suppose. Looking at the Tandem deck case, also from BCW, and yeah, this too is also the exact same style as the Ultimate Guard Twin Deck box. Here, however, BCW more or less has the same product as Ultimate Guard. The Tandem has room for 2 double-sleeved 75-card decks, or 1 deck in a compartment for tokens and dice. And the Tandem comes with 2 dividers. So I have here 2 double-sleeved 75-card decks, 1 in each compartment, and the major test is simply going to see whether or not this Tandem seal holds as well as the Ultimate Guard. Now, the one thing that is significantly different is there is a little semicircle, look, cut out of the front of the flap. Is that providing less coverage in terms of holding tight? Let's find out. So let's start with just, whoa, imagine that falling out of your backpack. Whoa! Other direction, let's give it a good shake. Now I'm going to hold this so I'm not in any way applying pressure to any of the movable flaps. Bop, 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 bop. All right, really hard. Yeah, so I think that it is fair to say that in the case of the Tandem, this is essentially the same quality as the Ultimate Guard, no? Good price point on this as well. Well, this is the same as Ultimate Guard as far as I can tell, so it too is a solid B. Time boxes from Time Walker are also of that 2-compartment style. I'd love to hear someone from the manufacturing industry explain how all these different companies can have essentially the same stylistic design. That being said, while the Time Walker boxes lack a container For either compartment, their materials and construction are far superior than the BCW and maybe even on par with Ultimate Guard. Now, full disclosure, getting info on these has been highly unsuccessful on my part. I have not been able to get a hold of the manufacturer, and most web information is limited. It was actually very hard to get a hold of these boxes at all. That being said, what I did find were web claims that these are handcrafted in real leather. But again, I can't verify. What I can say with confidence is that the materials feel sturdy, thick, and that heavy use and play on my part resulted in little to no signs of wear. These boxes were made with a Game of Thrones in mind, but Magic the Gathering cards are the same size and dimensions, and these boxes, like the Ultimate Guard version, can hold a single-sleeved 100-card or double-sleeved 75-card deck. Lack of the compartment containers is unfortunate, especially as far as the top compartment is concerned. How exactly am I to access dice encounters effectively? Also, the lack of availability and a high price tag holds back this otherwise strong product just a little. I'm going to have to say grade B. I'd still rather have the Ultimate Guard. Dex Protection has hit the ground running with a wide variety of deck boxes. After having my head spin with product names like the Ultra Pro Pro Duel and Pro Deck and the Ultimate Guard Flippin' Tray versus the Flippin' Box and the Flippin' Whatever, and so on, I find it a huge relief that the different box styles offered by Dex Protection are simply referred to as small, medium, and large. Let's start by looking at the small. Now, each size actually has 3 possible exterior textures, and we'll look at them all, as well as a variety of colors to choose from, and they all have a fabulous velvet interior lining. This is real velvet, by the way, and wow, it is such a better way to go than the more common fuzzy felt that gets used in other boxes, because the cards don't catch or get scratched. The small box holds over 100 double-sleeved cards. That's right, the small will hold your double-sleeved commander deck plus a bit of extra room for tokens. I've managed to get 110 double-sleeved cards in here comfortably. I'm a big fan of these boxes, especially the velvet lining and the fact that Dex Protection wisely placed its logo on the interior and not the exterior. How wonderful is that? These boxes just look fabulous, but unfortunately there is a problem. The magnets are worse than weak. I'd say that on the small box in particular, they are practically non-existent. A little shake, even without any cards inside, still throws it open. Now, the medium size is super sturdy. This thing is built solid and holds 110 double-sleeved cards in the first compartment, and can also have upwards of 25 double-sleeved cards in the second, or I suppose you could use it for dice or tokens. Best of all is the price. Depending on which exterior style you like, the small is as low as $10 to $15, and the medium is only $15 to $20. When I compare that to the nearly $20 BCW Deck Locker, I feel a lot more confident about that D. So here is one of the mediums. And look at just how much room, and that's really what's impressing me so much about these, because I've seen deck boxes of these sizes before, and yet for whatever reason, they have not held as much, and I really like the medium. This is a 100-card commander deck, double-sleeved, and look, I've got that much room there. Now, yes, I know that I said that I was frustrated that the time box didn't have a compartment, but this is a little larger, a little wider, and so it's more forgivable. But also, it's just holding so many more cards than the Time Vault, than the BCW. I'm such a fan. I wish these magnets were better. Now, here on the medium, where we actually get a little bit of a wraparound, I'm not even going to put it upside down, because I know, well, all right, I will. Yeah, whoop, I caught it, but you can see, look, it doesn't take much. So if you do get one of these, be a little careful taking it in and out of your backpack, having it upside down. Don't grab it by the base and pick it up upside down, because these magnets are the weakest magnets I have ever seen. But the quality of these boxes otherwise is excellent. It's really the only flaw. The large is possibly my favorite of the three. Usually I'm not a fan of these larger sized boxes, but this one just holds so much. You can put 110 double-sleeved cards in the main compartment, but there's room for a double-sleeved 60-card deck plus sideboard in the second. This is a bigger box, but they've made excellent use of the interior space. I get a lot of emails from Commander players who do token-based decks and don't have room for all their tokens plus their deck, and they really want to find a deck box that looks good, is sturdy, and will hold all of those extra cards plus their double-sleeved Commander deck. Well, this will hold all of that and more. In fact, I might go so far as to say that this is the new top pick of mine for any hardcore Commander player, except it's that darn magnet. But if they ever get some strong, solid magnets on these, I am confident they can become A quality easily. I'm still a major fan of this line. Great function, great price, and gorgeous to boot. In the end, due solely to the weak magnets, I have to keep the Dex Protection line at B+. Plus. So close. Let's take a look at where these grades fall on our grade sheet. The BCW still beats out Max Protection duds, if only barely, with their D+ deck locker. However, the BCW Tandem box is more or less identical to Ultimate Guard's twin case, so it'll join them at B. The hard-to-find and high-styled craftsmanship of the Time Vault Time box is a solid B. Our best item this week are the Dex Protection boxes. Weak magnets keep us out of A territory, but only just. B+. I hope this video has been of some help to you. Don't see a deck box or other product that you want for sale at your local game store? Don't be shy to ask if they can look into stocking them. And make sure you tell them that you appreciate the role they play in giving you a space to play and enjoy Magic. They are a part of your community. And this video has been brought to you by the generous support of patron alums at Patreon, and by the support of viewers like you. Thank you.